Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. If you are new around here, I'm McKenna. I talk about all the real stuff. I talk about a little bit of homeschool, lots of faith stuff, many devotions. So we just talk about all the real good things around here, and I'm so happy you're here. If you're not new around here, then welcome back. I'm so happy that you are here to join me again today. For today's video, I am going to be showing you guys some things that I got for my daughters to kind of help keep busy and help not totally be doing school, because we are taking a break for the summer and just enjoying family time and the pool and all the fun summer things, but just some things to just keep their little minds working and all that good stuff. And so today's video, The Good and the Beautiful, which is a company that I have loved and I've just so admired like all of their work. They were sweet enough to send these products to me. So I'm so thankful, and just could not wait to get my hands on these, because these were products I totally would have ordered anyways. And I was actually looking at some of their curriculum for next semester. If you're not a homeschooling mama, these would be great just for like summertime activities. So if you're not doing homeschool, this is not necessarily like a homeschool video. This is just fun stuff that I'm like doing with my kids this summer. So hope it gives you guys some fun ideas. Grab a snack, go ahead and get cozy. You know the drill around here, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, so I think I'm gonna save my favorite thing for last, because it is the sweetest, most incredible thing, and I love it so much, so I'm saving it for last. So we will start off with these little beginner books. Lily's actually already reading pretty well, but I wanted to go ahead and grab these. These are like really good confidence boosters. And they're similar to, if you're familiar with Bob books or something like that, where they're real simple readers, but they're so beautiful. So kind of something about this company is that their name has it in the name, but they're good and they're beautiful. So they focus on good character, which is amazing. They are faith-based, but they're like not denominational. So any faith-based, you'll love it. And then they just really focus on good character, which I love because that's hard to come by nowadays. So these little beginner books, this is the box A here. So it comes with 10 books. I'll just kind of show you just a little bit of these. The images are so beautiful. Like this company's artwork is all just, it's beautiful. It's amazing. It's very well done. So that's kind of what these ones look like. And then I'll just show you some of the, like, look how cute this is. Some of the pictures and just flip through here. So they're simple, nice and simple wording, beautiful photos, fun to talk about with your kiddos, and I love them. They're just so sweet. So yeah, these little beginner books were a major win. All right, the next two things I'm going to talk about have to do with handwriting. So I actually got one for my oldest daughter, who's almost 7, and then my youngest daughter, who just turned 3 this month in June. I cannot believe she's 3. What the heck is even happening? Kids get old way too fast, you guys. The rumors are true. Ugh, it's too fast for this little mama's heart over here. But that being said, I got 2 of these handwriting little, I don't know what you call this, like handwriting journals, I guess. And while my 3-year-old is like not doing school, and I'm not that we're not doing school, we're learning, but not like, you know, she's 3, right? But sometimes when I do things with Lily, she like really wants to be involved. So I thought this was like the perfect pair. So I'll show you the one for Kennedy first. This is the Doodles and Pre-Writing for Littles. And I love that it has this spiral bound, because it just makes it so dang practical. This one's fun because there's, you know, they're getting used to using pencils or, you know, whatever writing utensil that they're using, but then they also get to color, and it's just a really great mix for little hands. And then they have like different sections. So it just keeps getting harder. And I thought this would be a really sweet little addition to add in while I'm doing things with Ladybug. So then Lily's looks like this. This is the handwriting level 2. Again, it has that spiral bound, which is just very practical. And this one is awesome. So the things that I like about this is, again, it has this like writing, you know, practicing letters, but then there's always kind of like this creative component down at the bottom, which I love, because my oldest daughter, the one who's using this one, is so creative and so artsy, loves working with her hands. So this keeps her like really into it, and she doesn't get bored with it, because writing is not her favorite thing. Like too much, she can just be like, oh my gosh, because she's so creative and so artsy. And so I love this because, you know, writing is obviously so important. So they continue to be able to practice, but then they also have fun pictures and things that they can do at the bottom where they're still learning, still, you know, using those same hand muscles and things. But it's just also a little mix of creativity in there, and I really appreciate that. And then the other cool thing about this one that I'll mention is that there are some, you know, faith-based things in here, but really just like a lot of good character building stuff. Like one of the, okay, like this one right here, be kind always. So there's just good things, you know, to be copying, and there's some like Bible verses and things like that. So this one's a winner, and I feel like homeschool or not, this is just a great thing, a great resource to be able to say, you know, here, do a page, and they're consistently getting in that practice, which is so important. All right, so I'm down to my last two things. So this one here is the nature notebook. Now, I will start off by saying we love doing like little nature walks. It's something that when I have a little bit of extra energy and I'm wanting to do something fun and creative with the girls, but also wanting them to get outside, we do these little nature walks. And so in the past, before I had this guy, I would, you know, give them a clipboard, piece of paper, and we would do things like, you know, finding something for every color in the rainbow, or they would gather like little rocks and pieces of grass, and then we'd come home and create a tree on a piece of paper using all the things that we found outside. So that's just like a really fun thing to do with your kids, and it like just amazing to get outside and do things together as a family. So this nature notebook is kind of just like the little cherry on top for me. I love this one because it's gives a lot of really good prompting. So while I do feel like I'm pretty creative with my kids, it's so nice to not have to always be thinking of all the activities. And so this one is just like, it gives you all the different things, like all the different prompts to do, and it's fun. I think Lily's gonna have an absolute blast with this. I'm trying to get to, I don't know if there's a table of contents in here, but I did notice in this one that there's like a section for every season. So summer, winter, fall, spring, and just kind of different, like there's different promptings. Okay, I see the summer one here. So there's coloring, so summer field notes, which I thought that was just adorable. So yeah, different things, different questions, using your senses, all the things. This would be like a really fun gift. If you know somebody that has a kiddo and they like to be outdoors, this would be like a really cool gift for them. So again, spiral bound, which is amazing. Love that, very practical. All right, guys, we're at my favorite thing. This is not necessarily like academic based, okay? But me and Lily's like my game girl. She loves playing games. She loves playing Uno, Go Fish, like Candyland, all the games. She's all about it, and it's just a really fun way for us to connect, you know, not watching TV or something like that. It's just like, it's a really fun family time for us to be playing games together. And this is our perfect addition. This is by far her favorite game. She has yet to play. So it came with the game and then also a book to do a flower study. So it's all about flowers. So I'll show you guys each component here. So this one is the first. This is the game itself. It's very similar to a Go Fish is kind of how it's played. But you open it up and there are all these different colors, right? And then there's all the cards that have these, like, come on, this is like the cutest thing of all time. There's all different flowers and colors. And so essentially you're holding, I think there's a couple different ways to play, but you're holding your cards and saying, you know, do you have a purple? And then you say either yes or no. If it's a no, instead of saying go fish, you say go pick a flower. So they get to pick a flower from the deck. And then if you get, you know, all four, then you get to plant your garden. Oh, how fun is that? Like, oh my gosh, we played this game so many times. As you can tell, I'm very excited that we have this because we've already made just fun memories. and it's beautiful. I'll try to find a little video that I probably took a little while ago, but it's fun because it's just beautiful to look at. It's fun to talk about all the different flowers, and then when you're planting your garden and you get your, you know, 4 matches or whatever, then you're looking at all these beautiful flowers that are laid out. And so then, like, at the end of the game when we're all done, something fun that I did with Lily, like, we were like, okay, if we could make bouquets and had to pick 3 or 4 flowers out of all 40 of these cards, let's try to make our perfect bouquet, right? And so we gathered up all the cards, put them in our bouquets, and we just got to, like, be creative, and it was just really fun. So if you have a kiddo that loves beauty, loves flowers, you need to grab this game because it is so sweet and darling and precious and all the good things. So then it also came with this book right here. It's the Flower Study. So it's amazing because there's 40 different flowers in those deck of cards, and this book goes through each of them and does flower studies on them. So this is just like an awesome thing all around. If you guys can tell, this is my favorite thing, and I love beautiful things, so this just really makes my heart so happy that I get to do something fun like this with my daughter and just learn about all the different flowers and play games. Like, it's sweet, you guys. It's so sweet. So that's the book that comes with the game. These are all incredibly affordable. This is why I love this company. They really strive hard to make things affordable. I think there's even like free printables you can do if you are homeschooling or need resources. I think it's a really awesome company, and I'm excited to look into their curriculum a bit more because I think we're going to do definitely 1 more year of homeschool, and then I'm looking into like some hybrid programs where they go to school 2 or 3 days a week and then homeschool 2 or 3 days a week. So I think that would be really fun too, but we're just kind of in the works praying about that and what would be a good fit. But for sure this next year we're going to be doing homeschool again. So I'm excited to have these resources and just really excited to have some fun things to be able to pull out this summer, you know, to fill in space. Like this week here in Idaho where I'm at, we're having like a really random heat wave. Typically for us, July is really hot, or at least there's like some normal good hot days, but we are having a major heat wave, like over 100 literally all week. So us Idahoans are not very used to that in June. So I'm just really thankful to have these things to pull out. So if you guys are interested in any of these, I will put all the information down in the description box below so you guys can check them out for yourselves. And if you don't have kids, like I said, the flower game and the nature book would be the sweetest gifts. So really fun. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports my channel. Make sure to subscribe if you do want to be notified of future videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.